After finishing your first two layers, you'll get to the last layer. There are many ways to solve the last layer. Some people, the advanced version has 78 algorithms, but I'll teach you a version which is only 16. So the first one is a line case. You can recognize this by having a line across. Now, what we want to do to get the edges upright, we're going to do an F, R, U, U, R prime, U prime, F prime, and that solves the edges. But if you have this tiny L shape, what we can do instead is F, U, R, U prime, R prime, F prime. If these are flipped incorrectly, what we can do is both algorithms. So do the first algorithm I showed you. Then we're going to put this up here, U2, and do the second algorithm I showed you. Now, after you have your cross on top, we can get one of 7 cases. The first one here is that we recognize this by one corner on top, and there's one corner to the left facing us. And now, when we get this case, we're going to take these two pieces out, put these two to the back, and reinsert this. And put this piece up, and then we're going to bring this back here. Then we can bring this down, and that solves everything. And that solves it. In this case where this corner is facing up and this corner is not facing you, what you're going to do is to put this corner will be facing you instead. What we want to do that is put this to the left and do this with our left hand. Do the same thing we did with our left hand, and that solves it. This right here is when two corners are on top next to each other and two corners are facing this way. What we're going to do is put the two corners facing us and do the same thing with our left hands before. So do one, and then we're going to do this thing with and we're gonna go here and do that. This case, but instead the two corners aren't facing this way, the two corners are facing this way. So what we want to do is hold the corners facing us and take this out. And this is a little complicated. So one, and we're gonna put this out. Then we're gonna use our left hand to connect this pair. And yeah. If we get this case where two corners are on top of each other diagonally and they're facing this way, we're gonna make this corner face us, and we're going to take these pieces out and insert them. If you get this case where there's no corners facing you at all, you can put them you can keep it like this. You're gonna do the first algorithm I showed you, one. You're gonna do it two times. Case where these two are facing away and these two are facing this way. What we want to do is to hold it like this, where these two are facing this way, and bring this pair out. Bring this pair here. Here, bring this out and connect this and reconnect this pair. Got all the top layer all the same color. What we have to do is to solve the rest of the cube. This would normally take 21 algorithms, but the beginner version only takes 6. So the first one right here is that we can recognize this by headlights. Here, two matching colors right here. And these two aren't matching. So what we want to do is to take this pair out put this pair in here. Take these two pieces out and put them back in. Then we're going to reconnect this. In this case, when there's no headlights in either of the sides at all, what we can do instead is do this front layer and bring this piece in here. Then solve this. Then here, what we're going to do is this, and we're going to put this down, and that solves the corners. Here, now after all the corners are solved, next up we just need to solve the edges. So the first one, there's two opposites on the left, right here, and this one needs to go here. So what we're going to do is to bring the middle layer up twice. We're going to bring this U here. What we're going to do, and bring this down, U2, M2. With this algorithm, and the next arm I'm going to show you is that after the M2, people do this. This is slow, don't do this. So instead, we're going to use this with this finger right here. Which is way faster. Next thing, instead of an opposite edge on the left, on this side, it's going to be on this side. What we're going to do now is to do an M, to do the same thing. So instead of doing this, we'll do this, which is basically the same thing. Instead of this, you do this. Case where all the edges are opposites, what we can do, hold this at any angle. Now, what we're going to do is do middle layer twice, up layer once, middle layer twice, up layer twice, middle layer twice, up layer once, middle layer twice. Algorithm. These two need to swap, and these two need to swap. So you're gonna hold the ace where this edge needs to go to the left, and turn two middle layers up. Oh, the up layer twice, middle layer up twice. Needs one layer up, middle layer up once, upper layer twice, middle layer twice, upper layer twice, middle layer once. That's basically the video, so hope you enjoyed it, and yeah.